Hey, what's up everybody? Just got home and here are the packages, or package I should say, of the Arrow movies that I ordered that had a discount, thankfully to Mike Hatfill, who told us about the site and left the link and everything. If you haven't seen his videos, go be sure to check him out. And these are the movies I ordered. First one, as you can see, Dario Argento's Deep Red. And there's the back. And it's got the reverse artwork as well. Let me go ahead. Sorry, I didn't prep it here, but the reverse side, the original, I believe. And it's got some paperwork in there, some advertisements. There's the disc. I'll go ahead and leave the disc there as I read the back. And if I do butcher any of the following names in the video, it's probably going to happen. But anyway, from Dario Argento, master of the macabre, and the man behind some of the greatest excursions in Italian horror, Suspiria, the bird with the crystal plumage, comes Deep Red, the ultimate giallo movie. I always have trouble saying that, giallo, whatever. Anyway, one night, musician Marcus Daly, looking up from the street below, witnesses the brutal axe murder of a woman in her apartment. Racing to the scene, Marcus just manages to miss the perpetrator, or does he? As he takes on the role of amateur sleuth, Marcus finds himself ensnared in a bizarre web of murder and mystery where nothing is what it seems. Aided by a throbbing score from regular Argento collaborators, Goblin, Deep Red, Brazzero, The Hatchet Murders is a hallucinatory fever dream. Special edition contents, restoration from a 4K scan of the original negative, high definition, blah blah blah, original Italian soundtrack audio and original English soundtrack, English subtitles for the Italian soundtrack, audio commentary by filmmaker and Argento expert Thomas Rostrick, introduction to the film, let's see, director, deep genius, profound, yeah, a bunch of different ones on there. And that's the back, or the front and back, whichever. Alright, next one. Microwave Massacre. There's a lot. And I'll go ahead and get the reverse. Sorry for the Blair Witch Project camera work. There's the other side. I don't know which one I like better. I kind of like this one because it's got him looking in on the head, whereas this one is just the head. But it's both really good artwork. I like both sides. And then there's the 2 disc in there, Blu-ray, DVD, advertisement. And I'll go ahead and read the back. Microwave Massacre stars legendary stand-up comedian and actor Jackie Vernon as Donald, a disgruntled construction worker whose wife's prediction for hot cuisine drives him to cannibalism. Donald unwittingly stumbles upon a solution to the 2 major problems in his life, his nagging wife and lack of decent meals, when one night he bludgeons his better half to death with a salt grinder in a drunken rage. Thinking on his feet, Donald dismembers the body and sets about microwaving the remains, which turn out to be rather delicious. Trouble is, now he has a taste for human flesh that needs to be satisfying. Skewing all notions of good taste, Wayne Berwick's Microwave Massacre is a deliciously depraved exercise in political incorrectness that has gone on to gain a cult following thanks to a charismatically deadpan performance from Vernon, who delivers such choice lines as, "I'm so hungry I could eat a whore. Vegetarians need not apply." Let's see, it's got a brand new 2K restoration, Blu-ray high definition, audio, brand new making of featurette, including interviews, and those are the extra features on that one. Get this set aside. And then one that I've been meaning to get for a long time, haven't. The Hills Have Eyes, the original, Wes Craven. And there's the back. All the special features there. I'll just let you pause it if you want to see them instead of reading them all. I don't want to do too long of a video because I got a total of 8. So this is only the 3rd one. There's the inside. Then we got the reverse, of course. There you go. Back. Advertisement. Disc artwork. Horror master Wes Craven achieved critical and commercial success with the likes of Scream and A Nightmare on Elm Street, but for many genre fans, the director's seminal 1977 effort The Hills Have Eyes remains his masterpiece. Taking an ill-advised detour en route to California, the Carter family soon run into trouble when their RV breaks down in the middle of the desert. Stranded, the family find themselves at the mercy of a group of monstrous cannibals lurking the surrounding hills. With their lives under threat, the Carters have no choice but to fight back by any means necessary. Following on from his notorious 1972 directorial debut, The Last House on the Left, Craven's The Hills Have Eyes stands alongside the likes of Texas Chainsaw Massacre and Night of the Living Dead as one of defining classics of American horror. There's that side and the original with Michael Berryman. Alright, next one. The Mutilator, by sword, by pick, by axe, and bye-bye. And there's the back, all the special features. If you want to take a look and pause it. And then I'll flip it. And of course, got reverse. There's a couple DVD, Blu-ray, some advertisements. There's the other side. Oh yeah, because I guess it's also known as Fall Break, as well as the Mutilator. So we got two sides, whichever original, I can do that or that. And, oh no! I hope that's not broken. Technical difficulties. Hopefully that'll go back in. Okay, phew. I thought it was cracked. I was going to be mad. Okay. Although the slasher film was in decline by the mid-1980s, there were still some grisly delights to be had, and they don't come much grislier than writer-director Buddy Cooper's sickening stalk-and-slash classic, The Mutilator. When Ed receives a message from his father asking him to go and lock up the family's beach condo for the winter, it seems like the perfect excuse for an alcohol-fueled few days away with his friends. But no sooner are the teens on the island than they find themselves stalked by a figure with an axe and a hook and an outboard motor to grind. Originally released under the title Fall Break, The Mutilator has earned a reputation amongst horror fans as one of the holy grails of the 80s splatter mayhem due to its decidedly gruesome kill sequences, courtesy of FX wizard Mark Shostrom, Videodrome, and Evil Dead 2. Finally making its long-awaited bow in high definition, The Mutilator has returned to terrorize a whole new generation of horror fans. And there's the special features for that. Alright, next we got Blood Rage. Oh, that looks like a little plastic piece from that, but it fit back in. Oh well. Anyway, sorry. There's the disc artwork, and it's got the reverse. And I'm knocking them out here. I'm going to set this down for a second. I'm sorry. Just a minute. Ignore the blackness. They keep falling out. I don't know why. Yeah, you might want to skip ahead a few seconds as I get the artwork flipped here. Hope everyone's having a good day. Alright. There we go. Blood Rage, the opposite side there. There we go. All the special features. And disc there. I'll go ahead and read the back. What do you get if you combine Thanksgiving TV star Louise Lasser, Mary Hartman, killer 80s, and some truly gruesome special effects courtesy of Ed French, Terminator 2 Judgment Day? Why, it's Blood Rage, of course. Twins Todd and Terry seem like sweet boys. That is, until one of them takes an axe to the face of a fellow patron at the local drive-in. Todd is blamed for the bloody crime and institutionalized, while his twin brother Terry goes free. 10 years later, and as the family gathers around the table for a Thanksgiving meal, the news comes in that Todd has escaped, but has the real killer in fact been in their midst all along. Shot in 1983, but not released into 87, Blood Rage is a gloriously gruesome slice of 80s slasher heaven, now restored from the original negative in this Stuffed Edition. Alright. Next, Scalpel. And I'll go ahead and set this down, get that out. Because I think the way I'm bending it is why I'm getting the disc to fall out. And it does have a reverse cover. He lost the face of the woman he loved, so he gave it to someone else. And then there's the reverse, which just sounded interesting. There's the special features, if you want to take a look at. Wow, coming up 10 minutes. All right. So I'll go ahead. There's a booklet that comes with it, as well as the disc. Robert Lansing, Star Trek Alfred Hitchcock presents The Twilight Zone, stars as a deranged surgeon in this twisty-turny psychological thriller from Blood Rage director John Scridgemer. Oh, okay, that's cool. Scalpel stars Lansing as Dr. Philip Reynolds, a man whose daughter, Heather, has run away following the suspicious death of her boyfriend, an incident in which Reynolds himself is implicated, leaving behind a sizable inheritance. When Reynolds happens across a young woman whose face has been brutally disfigured, the unhinged physician sees the opportunity to put his trusty scalpel to use, hatching a demented plan to lay his hands on his daughter's money. Photographed by celebrated cinematographer Edward Lackman, who would go on to serve as director of photography on the likes of Aaron Brockovich and The Virgin Suicides, Scalpel is an exemplary slice of Southern Gothic. Finally, rescued from VHS obscurity in the new Blu-ray edition from Arrow. And then we got this booklet. Looks like a bunch of pictures and behind the scenes, stuff like that. So that's a nice one. Alright, next one, almost two more. Brain Damage. There's the front. Set it down for a second. And I think it still came out, of course. And there's the disc artwork. A brain and the little creature there. Then we got the original there. It's a Headache from Hell. And I think that's the newer artwork. And then there's all the special features. Wow, over 12 minutes. This has been a while. Longest video I've done in a while. If you've stuck through this far, congratulations. Alright. From Frank Henenlotter, the man behind such cult favorites as Basket Case and Frankenhooker, comes Brain Damage, the ultimate head trip, now finally on Blu-ray. Meet Elmer. He's your friendly neighborhood parasite with the ability to induce horrific hallucinations in his host. But these LSD-like trips come with a hefty price tag. When young Brian comes under Elmer's addictive spell, it's not long that he finds himself scouring the city streets in search of his parasite's friends' preferred food source, brains. Featuring late TV horror host John Zakra as the voice of Elmer, Brain Damage boasts some of the most astonishingly bad taste gore gags ever realized, including the notorious brain pooling sequence and a and a blowjob that ends with a distinctly unconventional climax. Ha, giggity. That's Quagmire. Alright, and then last one, Driller Killer. So there's the special features. Alright. Front. And I'm not going to even attempt to say his name right now, but there you go. Set it down for a minute. Don't worry, you haven't gone blind. There's the disc artwork. And a little plastic piece fell into that too. What is up with that? The shipping or what they did? No. Still in there, so that's good. There's a booklet that comes with it. Behind the scenes, stuff like that. Special features, there you go. I take a look at reverse artwork. I think I kind of like that one going into the head over that. There we go. I'll probably use that side. Alright, in a career that has encompassed such controversial classic as Ms. 45, Bad Lieutenant. Oh, that's a good movie. If you've never seen Bad Lieutenant, I highly recommend that. And Welcome to New York, none of the Abel Ferreira's films have quite managed to match the shock, extremity, and downright notorious nature of the Driller Killer. Ferreira plays struggling artist Reno, a man pushed to the edge by the economic realities of New York living in the late 70s and the no-wave ban practicing in the apartment below. His grip on reality soon begins to slip, and he takes stalking to the streets with his power tool in search of prey. Forget Taxi Driver, The Warriors, and New York Ripper. The Driller Killer is the definitive look at New York City's underbelly, a slasher that is much at home in the art house as it is in the grindhouse. Alright, that's the movies that I ordered there. If you stuck through this long, thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'll be posting my Fright Friday review a little later tonight. And that's it. I also have next week's video posted as well. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe, hit that bell for notifications, and I'll see you next time.